Good day, viewers, and welcome to a new edition of the Youth Arena program, reaching you from the Advent Cable Network Nigeria, ACNNTV. This time, we shall be looking at the in-camping and after-camping activities of corps members, which may serve as a review of the NYSC program and give possible suggestions to the NYSC body and the Nigerian government at large. To lead you on the program is Juliet Onwumere, your host. Now we're going to look at an overview of the NYSC program. The National Youth Service Corps NYSC program is one of the 3R policies of reconstruction, rehabilitation, and reconciliation set up by the military regime of then General Yakubu Gowon in May 22, 1973, based on Decree number 24, which states that the scheme was created, in quote, with a view to proper encouragement and development of common ties among the youth of Nigeria and the promotion of national unity. All right, viewers, we shall be looking at the topic, National Youth Service Corps. Is it a scam? With me in the studio are Peter Ushe, who just completed his NYSC program, should I say as corps member, and Opara Kasarachi Justina, a serving corps member. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Wow, you're so beautiful in your NYSC.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Peter, the S-corps member. Allah, we don't finish for you now. All right, Peter, let me ask you, being an S-corps member, can you tell us a little about your experience as a corps member, that is when you were serving and life after service?
Okay. I'll start by saying the experience as a corps member, they are in two phases.
Okay.
There is the experience that the NYSC as a scheme wants you to have.
Okay.
And then there is the experience that as an individual corps member, you create for yourself. The NYSC has a blueprint that ensures that almost every corps member have almost, before the completion of your 1 year, you must have gone through similar experiences, which starts from the point when you were mobilized, then the orientation course, then your place of primary assignments, CDS, and then winding up / passing out parade. That is the NYSC experience. Virtually every corps member goes through this procedure.
Okay.
Then as a corps member, you have to create your own personal experience. For me, it was a period of learning and then trying out things to know what works for me.
Okay.
So that's how my experience then was, and what I learned during that 1 year is what is keeping me now as a person.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I would ask, I don't know, I don't want you to go into this. Can you just give us a little of what you learned?
Okay. As a corps member, I was into business. I started a photography studio, and I had an electronic repair shop as well.
Okay.
So I was doing this, and at the same time, I was a corps member. So I was doing both of them simultaneously.
Okay, let's say you didn't cry on the day of your winding up, like some ladies will say, Alois,
No,
it's over for me.
Not really.
Okay, my lady Kasarachi, you're looking beautiful.
Thank you.
Honestly.
Thank
So
you.
what's your experience so far as a corps member? Are your expectations being met?
Okay, my expectations so far, they've been met.
Wow.
Yes, because you know, before service, I don't know for other couples, but myself, I had these expectations I made up that, leaving house after school, not staying at home anymore, going to camp and all that. So I had a lot of expectations, not so much, but so far so good. They've been met, and then the experience is something I wouldn't want anyone to miss. If you're a Nigerian citizen, whether you school abroad or here in Nigeria, NYSC is an experience, even like Peter would attest to that, is an experience no one should ever miss.
Wow.
Yes. So
with this experience now, some people say NYSC na scam, NYSC na scam, NYSC na scam. So with this, your expectations that have been made, would you say that NYSC, would you still support that notion that NYSC is a scam, or you find in between like that NYSC is not getting it right based on their core value is?
Not at all. NYSC is not a scam. I wouldn't be part of those who say NYSC is a scam. To be honest, this scheme is playing a very vital and major role in the society. So it is not a scam at all. It's really helping in many aspects to help build the nation and also to do a lot of things in the life of youth. So I wouldn't say NYSC is a scam. They are on point and they are on the right track. In fact, NYSC till forever.
So let's say you would want to wear this.
I would want to wear, if you give me the opportunity,
over and over again.
I will wear this again.
All right, Peter, please. Under this decree number 24, they said it's for nation building. So far, so good. Has this actually encouraged nation building and development?
To some extent, it has, because I served in Oyo State.
Okay.
I've never been there before.
Okay.
Until NYSC took me there. And there in the camp, I ate amala.
For the first time?
You can imagine. So I can still eat amala now.
Wow.
You understand? And all those funny soup. I met friends from all parts of the country. I know Nura from Katsina.
I wish Nura can watch. He's watching you now.
So I met Nura. We still talk till days, like we are very good friends.
Okay.
And a whole lot of other persons that we don't have the same cultural reference together. We came from different parts of the country. So in terms of nation building, yes, you can see the kind of network it has helped me to create across my ordinarily the place I'm from.
Yes.
I now have a kind of wide
knowledge
of different cultures.
Okay.
And which I am appreciating today. And as it is, I don't feel like, imagine I told you I met Nura. So he's my very good friend. He's in Katsina State at the moment. He's an indigenous of Katsina.
Okay.
And I see him as my brother, in fact.
Wow.
Because of meeting him in camp.
Wow.
So you can imagine the extent to which the scheme has gone in terms of national integration and unity.
Wow. Okay, Kasarachi, for the ladies, there's this funny expectation we always have. For you, what have you gained from this national service? Did you meet the right person, the right man, Mr. Right?
Okay, I actually didn't go there with the intention of meeting Mr. Right.
Okay.
So maybe those who go there and then they find Mr. Right, maybe they've actually said, this is my goal. I'll go there and I'll meet Mr. Right. So that was not my objective for going there. So I wanted to go there, and I did go there just to socialize, get to meet people from all parts of the nation, and then to be able to have a circle, because for myself, some point in my life, I do what I build my circle.
Okay.
Yes, like 3 times in a year, I build circle. So that was that point in my life again where I needed to form another circle. And so your National Youth Service course came, gave me that platform again.
I'm interested in building that circle.
It's
so
fine.
Please tell me.
After this, we can actually
okay, all right.
So
all right.
It's something that it helped me to build my circle again. Aside the university circle, I have the NYSC circle.
All right.
So that is it.
All right. So now, who is eligible to be called a core member, or what are the requirements for one to be mobilized to become a core member?
Okay. First, if you think that you would ever work or hold public office in Nigeria, fine. You are one of those people that should be thinking of enrolling in this scheme.
Okay.
You have to be a graduate of any accredited institution. It might not be in Nigeria. You can be foreign trained, but the institution you are coming from has to be accredited by the NYSC scheme. Also, you must not be older than 30 years of age. And when I mean you must not be older than 30 years of age, when they even look at you, they should know that this person is not older than 30 years. Because there are situations where you look at this person, you know that this person ordinarily is a grandfather. And the document is saying that he is probably less than 30 years.
Okay.
But if you are able to manipulate your way to get mobilized, once you go to camp and they look at you, they are looking at a grandfather. They will automatically send you back home. I saw someone like that. So you must be younger than 30 from your look and in your documents.
Okay.
As at when you graduated from your institution. So that's pretty much the requirement.
Okay, you're talking of someone being older than the age. I see people still wearing 7/7, right?
Yeah.
You see these people, you actually know that this person is over 30 years. And they still parade themselves as core member. And you say you witness the NYC body sending some of them home. Maybe that's in your state of deployment. But you still see some persons parading themselves as core member, being a grandfather, as you said. Give an advice.
Anyway, those people come under the guise that probably when they graduated, they were in that category of persons that were eligible. But because of one issue or the other,
let's say because of these in-season strikes,
you understand, whatever issue that they might be going through, that's why they could not be mobilized. Myself, for example, I graduated 2 years after I was not mobilized. I didn't have issue. I was not owing the institution. I didn't have issues with my results. No issue at all. But I was not mobilized until after 2 years.
Wow.
So if at the time when I graduated, I was, let's say, 30 or 29, yes, hopefully two years later I should be 32, 31. In that case, I'm still eligible to go to camp.
All right.
But where the issue is if you have outgrown 30 and then you now graduate after the age of 30, what you should be considering is exemption later. Not going to serve the country.
All right. Thank you for that. All right, viewers, we'll be going on a short break. But before that, we've tried to look at the overview and core values of NYSC program. We'll be right back. Sit back and relax.
Did you know Jesus said, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost"? Did you know ACNN reaches out to all African, European, and Asian countries? Did you know ACNN produces programs that provides Bible-based solutions to your everyday need? Would you consider partnering with us in order to help us reach out to more souls? Then, become a part of ACNNTV Kingdom Investment Partnership. You can be a monthly or a yearly partner. To subscribe, make your partnership payment into this Zenith Bank account. For more details and confirmation of your AKIP subscription, please call +234 703 2656 544. You can also reach us via email. Together, we can reach the world with the undiluted Word of God.
Welcome back, viewers. We are still here in the studio with Kasara Chukwu and Peter Uche. All right, Kasara, I know I wouldn't ask you that. I'll give it to Peter. Let's say, how did you feel when the government of Nigeria increased the alawi to 30,000 naira? I know maybe then you were still in school, trying to be mobilized for NYSC. How did you? What was the spirit in you then?
Okay, I was still in school when I heard of the increment.
Okay.
So not seeing the money is different from when you're already seeing the money. So there was no joy there. But when I started serving, and then I could say the 33K, starting from camp, because the first alawi is always given at camp. Yeah, so it was a joyous moment. So it's really, really something that made me happy.
You felt like Minister of Finance?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. 33K still change, Shabo.
Really?
It's still something.
Okay, so how did you spend it?
I want to know how I spend the money.
Yeah.
Look at my hair now. You can see. You can see the jeans. So, but aside the whole fashion and everything, I still, at the end of every month, allocate a portion for my savings, because I don't want a situation whereby after service and then I will, oh mommy, I don't have money, oh P-man, find me something now. Yeah, so I want to have something to start up with. Right there in camp, where there's something they call side, where they train us on entrepreneurial skills and all that. So I joined one, I learned some skill, even though before then I had some other skills. So NYSC, I see it as an opportunity to save up. Yes, so my 33K does not all go on, do I say lavish spending? I have a portion allocated for my business. I studied agribusiness. You
have to tell us how you did it. How were you able to?
Okay, because Peter having a different thought.
Okay, how were you able to like spend 33K and still have some for your savings?
Okay, before starting camp, or before going to camp, before starting service, I was already into business. You get, so the money I make from my business, I use it to take care of myself, and then specifically NYSC own, I don't touch it. Just remove a portion, do some 1 or 2, then that one is for business, and I'm being consistent with it. Okay, I intend to I might actually diversify, but for now, because where I'm serving is a farm. I studied agribusiness and management.
Wow.
So learning a lot of things from there. After service, I'm actually going to, having one of these businesses that has to do with agriculture. My line of
and I know you'll be an employer of labor.
Of course, that's my plan. I don't intend to work under anyone, but if I say I'll
All right. Okay, Peter, I know you're asking her, how did she manage to save and spend this? Please tell us yours.
It's shocking to me
Oh,
because as a core member, you still have you still go through what every other person go through.
Yeah.
Like you have to feed, you have to transport yourself from wherever you are sent to your PPA. You have to take care of your shelter too.
Of course.
Imagine.
Of course. And when you talk about shelter, during my home time, we call it a subscription. That's the family house where I stay. You know what they call it?
Yeah.
We call it monthly subscription. Once Alawi drop, subscription. If not, there will be no water for you.
When I heard her saying that she was able to save some, I needed to know how she was able to do all those things, because mine, as soon as it comes, in fact, those things are already there. You won't even have time to think of saving. So
especially when maybe parents are calling, brothers are calling. All right, tell me now, do you still remember your call-up number?
Call-up number, is it NYSC/CAL?
You're not even sure.
I'm coming.
Okay.
NYSC/CAL/067383. Yeah.
So I know your call-up number and code is still there. So tell me yours.
Well, I still know it.
All right.
Call-up number is NYSC/FAU/2021/145307. That's my call-up number.
Right.
Then the state code is FC, which stands for FCT. I served in Abuja. FC/21B/0748.
Oh, bravo. And I know some viewers out there don't even remember their state code and call-up number. All right, and now, before this question, I want us... Okay, Peter, can you recite the NYC anthem?
You to be the clarion call. Let us lift our nation high under the sun and in the rain. With dedication and selflessness, Nigeria's ours, Nigeria we serve.
At least you got this one correct.
Every morning, you had to wake up as early as 3 a.m. parade, and everything that we were doing in camp had to start with this and end with this. So
Yeah, of course. Now, there's this verse that says that's under the sun or in the... Some person say it's a slavery song.
I think the whole thing is tied down to how messed up the country is now. National service in other nations is something that you should be proud of. But should I say backwards to here, with the way we are treated, there are cases of core members being assaulted by their employers.
Mm-hmm.
There are cases of core members being kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
There are cases of core members traveling maybe to where they were posted to and they died. When you look at all these issues, none of them have been addressed. I have not read or heard in anywhere that social injustice or social thing that is not proper that happened to this core member was treated satisfactorily.
Yeah.
So in this kind of situation, do you think I should be proud of singing or highlighting that portion of the anthem that you are putting to me now.
Okay. Okay. That is to say that the core values are not really being met.
They are not.
Like national unity.
Obviously.
Okay. What would you say about core members who are being posted to far north, then they try to redeploy? So what would you say? That means, I don't know.
Yeah, is still what I've said before. These people have heard of probably one of their cousin, one of their brothers that was sent there, and something terrible happened to him or to her, and the government just kept mute. The NYSC officials are somewhere drinking wine. They don't even care about bringing solutions to some of all these challenges. And when they are posted there, they will be like, no, my case will not be like that of so and so person.
Yeah. Because of insecurity.
Yeah. And so you have to use your natural instinct of survivor.
Okay.
Just redeploy to where you know is
Safer.
for
or
you.
even safe. Okay, Miss Kasara, so far, have you tried to detect during your experience so far the lapses of NYC? Is there a way you try to detect these lapses in it when you come to analyzing it based on its core value?
I haven't for any time. I would say that I haven't seen any lapses so far. I don't know, maybe it's because of the time he served. Though what he made mention about core members being treated unjustly and then nothing is being done about it, it's a general one to see. But during my camp and then presently that I'm serving, I haven't seen anything. For there to be any lapses, that means someone must have faulted somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, and then if there should be lapses, it shouldn't be generalized as the NYSC body. It could be individuals in the organization that is making this thing not to work.
Okay.
When you come to NYSC is like an organization whereby everyone has to play their role for the major objective of the organization to be met. So in a situation whereby you see people, for instance, everyone is meant to come for CDS. You're meant to go for CDS like 3 or 4 times in a month, and then you do your biometrics. If you don't do your biometrics, you're not meant to get allowed for that month. Now, I wouldn't say the lapses is generally NYSC. It is individuals in the system. So NYSC needs to still go back and then reshuffle to pick out these people who are making the coppers or people who are coming out to see them as not fulfilling their main purpose and objective. So the thing is going in the system and then bringing out those individuals. It is not a general NYSC something. Okay. It is individuals.
All right, and you know that you know that the NYSC body always take the blame, not the individual.
That's what I'm saying, that it is individual problem. So if NYSC themselves can go back and then or make it possible for people to bring up suggestions and then get to fish out these people who are causing the NYSC name to be tarnished.
Okay.
You get, it is not a general NYSC, their plan, I'm very sure General Yakubu Gowon's intention then as at 1973 May was a very beautiful one.
Okay.
But individuals cannot have the same vision that you have. So that is why it's as if there are some fishy things going on in the...
Now, part of the core values of the NYSC scheme is for core members to be self-reliant.
Okay.
You understand? When you pass out of the NYSC, it is expected that even if you don't find something doing, like, you know, being employed, you should be able to do something in your own capacity.
Okay.
and earn a living.
Yeah.
That aspect, the simple truth is NYSC scheme makes people economically epileptic.
Why?
Yeah. For instance, there is the SAID, Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurial Department
Yeah.
of the NYSC. That department is useless. Is not functional. I did solar installation.
Okay.
And I was expected that at the end of that lecture, at least I should even see a solar panel and recognize it. But as I'm talking to you now, if I even see solar, I will be asking, what is this?
Okay.
Why? The guy that was supposed to teach us turned into a motivational speaker. He always walk into the lecture room advising us to meet him after the orientation course.
Okay.
That we cannot learn solar installation within the space of 1 week.
Okay.
And it happens in other vocations within the SAID.
Okay.
So, how do you expect me? I'm telling you that if I see a solar panel now, I can't recognize it. Yet, I did solar installation in my skill acquisition and entrepreneur.
Yet you can't.
I can't
tell.
even recognize the panel.
Well, when you see one, you can't even
I
tell.
can't even recognize it.
Oh.
And this is what I'm supposed to be like a pro
In. Well,
that I will say, yes, this is what I benefited from the NYSC scheme.
that is a Sahid scheme.
You understand? Now, assuming that I didn't go the extra mile, I'm a video editor and a photographer,
Okay.
which I got the training individually. It wasn't NYSC that empowered me in any way. Now, assuming I don't have this knowledge, because there are other persons who do not have them, and they are relying on NYSC scheme to make sure that they have a skill to do. Now, imagine how frustrated these people will be. Or just picture me now without the photography knowledge, without the video editing knowledge. Imagine how frustrated I will be now.
A jobless graduate.
Imagine when I can't even recognize a solar panel.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's even when NYSC is doing well in the other part, there is still other things they need to put in check.
Yes, that's the question.
The Sahid is more of theory than being practical.
More of theory and more of the tutors emphasizing that you should meet them after the orientation course,
Okay.
and pay them privately so that you will be able to learn.
All right. And I want to add, there are some terminologies used in NYSC. You know, before you were mobilized, when they tell you, when they mention some of this terminology, you'll be wondering, what is it? What does this mean? What does this mean? So, and I will ask, can you mention some of those terminologies used and their meaning? That's those abbreviations.
Of course.
All right.
We have PCM.
Okay.
Yeah. From the very first day I stepped into camp, they don't know my name. It's PCM. Otondo.
You find
So
it
PCM,
super.
prospective core member. You will
Okay.
hear that.
Okay.
You will hear Alawi, of course. We're all going there
We
for
want
the
to
Alawi.
hear that.
Then you hear CDS.
Okay.
Yeah, Community Development Service.
Okay.
PPA. All this PPA, place of primary assignment. Green card, meal ticket.
You know, when I heard that green card, I thought I just obtained green card as
So
an
good.
American citizen.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
All right. Yeah, Peter, can you? I know you will not forget this one. Which one do you know?
I think there is LGI, Local Government Inspector
All right.
There's which other one? Oh,
I wouldn't forget the double.
All right. you have there's so many things that happen. You have the light out time
oh
in
sure.
camp. We have the when you're on a parade, double up.
Yeah.
You see people. You say we have there's one particular one, the meal ticket. Why would you forget
Ah,
the meal ticket? You know, some of us,
did
some
you
of
also
them.
forget it?
Why would you forget the meal ticket now?
Maybe she was always visiting mommy.
Mommy market.
No, really.
You know, you shouldn't have played with your mid-birth crisis now. After the morning parade, and you'll be waiting for when the biggie will be played.
Yeah, so you.
Maybe she's that type that doesn't go
She
for.
was always in mommy market.
Meal tickets.
Yeah,
I use it. I use the meal tickets.
All right. Thank you for being with us, Miss Kasarachi. It's lovely, but after the show, you're going to tell me that circle.
Oh
I'm
my
still
God.
interested in it. And Peter, thank you so much. Thank you for being here in the studio. All right, here is a wrap up on today's show. I hope you enjoy the program. But before we go, here is a question for you viewers. What was your call-up numbers and state code? And was your NYC experience pleasant or unpleasant? Text your answers and name to the numbers showing on your screen. I'm still Juliet Omumere. Bye for now.